I am speaking to the one, the only.
Charlie Judy, how are you guys?
Hey Charlie, who do you write for?
I write for a blog called HR Fishbowl, just talent management blog, workplace blog, all about simply engineering the practice of human resources.
We're here at HR Tech, and there's a lot of technology here at this conference. We're bordering Oracle, one of the biggest of the tech companies. What I want to know though is, these guys play in big data, and I know that's a hot term. What is the difference between regular data and big data?
Well, so I think there are a couple things. First of all, I think HR really just until recently, I'd say maybe in the last decade or so, has even jumped on the small data bandwagon, and that is capturing, tracking, archiving pretty basic data that we know we need to know about our people. The difference between that level of data that comes from a very standard HRIS or applicant tracking system for that matter is the ability to actually do something with it. The ability to actually turn it into analytics that are meaningful. The ability to become predictive with it, to start to understand the trends in your workforce, and then to actually be able to do something that impacts, informs, affects your HR strategy, the way that you deliver services through the HR channel, the way that you attract people, the way that you plan for your workforce, not today, but potentially 5 to 10 years from today. That to me is big data, is being able to draw inferences from relationships and data points that we didn't even know existed before, being able to connect those dots in a way that actually the average user can do something with without having to be an expert in writing algorithms and everything else that comes with that. So that's what I think we're talking about today.
You know, that I think is the reason people are confused by big data, because the whole thing behind big data is we don't know what we're going to get out of it yet. Like it's all out there, and there are questions we don't even know to ask and answers we don't even know that come out. And so the question, I guess, is how do we get people to start, I guess, experimenting more with big data, which they aren't doing right now?
Well, I think that is, you use the operative word there, and it's experimentation. I think if we talk about it from the HR practitioner's perspective, they've got to be willing to actually jump in and start kicking stuff around. Now, in order for them to do that, they've got to have a tool that allows them to do it. They've got to have something that will allow them to manipulate the data. They've got to have the warehouse that will, provide the access to the kinds of stuff that they want to analyze. But now the technology is becoming so user-friendly and so tailored to the average practitioner that you can plug and play, you can connect those dots that I talked about in a much easier way. I think this is no different than the dawn of any new technology that we've experienced in the last couple of decades. It involves getting it up, using it, understanding what it's all about, and learning as you go. That's what I think big data is going to be about for many organizations.
Excellent point. Hey, thank you so much for your time.
Hey, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.